Hello my YouTube family, this is the makeup look that we are going to create together because it's a beautiful 15 minutes glam that you can wear it on a casual day that you're going out for a coffee or with your girls, and it's just 15 minutes, you can just finish it up and you can pull it off and it's gonna look fabulous on you. So please keep on watching. Clipping my hair and my face is clean, and I'm going to apply a Vino moisturizer. This one is a brand new bottle and I'm taking one bit, quite a huge dollop, because my skin is currently a little sensitive, so I'm just applying it. So our skin is moisturized and we are ready for the makeup. I am using Charlotte Tilbury. This one is almost finished. As you can see, few drops are coming out. Okay, this much of the foundation is enough for us. And I'm going to do the dotting method. I'm just applying it evenly all over my face. This is a really good way to, apply the foundation. Use a clean brush. This one is from Real Techniques, and I'm just, dabbing it everywhere like this, so that we get really nice smooth layer of foundation. Okay, and I'm placing it on my neck as well. Okay, here we are. You guys, if you have any crush on makeup, what would it be? Like, for me is the blushes as well as the foundations. I mean, I'm in love with the different formulas, different finishes that a foundation gives, and sometimes I like the lipsticks as well. Okay, I'm taking the mirror because I'm not getting the idea how it is blending onto the monitor. So this is the right way to, blend the foundation. I mean, if you like another way, you do you, if it works for you, but for me this one works really well. I'm using Chanel bronzer because this is the perfect color for me to use it as a bronzer as well as a contour. And I mean, look at this comes in 30 grams and I'm just not near to hit the bottom. Like, I've been using it for ages and it's just not getting, finishing it up. I'm applying it onto my forehead because I need to minimize the size of the forehead and give a little bit of structure. So I'm just contouring it on the hairline like this. All right, and the jaw part is so important. I like to hold my ears like this and apply it like this, so that when you are done, it gives a beautiful jawline. You should try this trick. And for this part, I will be holding my ear like this. Take a little bit, applying it over here. All right, now is the time for blending this bad boy. This is gonna chisel our face and give us a beautiful contoured look. I mean, look at this side and this side. Can you see the difference? That's why I love contour. My mom doesn't like it, but I do. And I'm just blending in a most aggressive way because I like this way on my face. It doesn't create the fine lines. In fact, it is drawing the lymphatic drainage from here till here. See this line? I'm putting my contour on this line too. Okay, and whatever is left on my brush, I'm going to put it onto my nose. I don't need heavy contouring on my nose. You guys, I don't require much of the concealer because I have evened out my face with the foundation, and it's a very skin-like medium coverage foundation, so I don't need much of the concealer. All I require is to cover my dark circles, so that's why I'm just taking this Too Faced Born This Way concealer at the back of my hand. Just this much is enough for the whole face. Let me show you how to use the minimal concealer and achieve the flawless base. I'm just going to tap a small fluffy brush onto the concealer and apply it strategically on my dark circles. Since we have evened out our face with the foundation, we don't need much of the concealer on our face. Okay, and I'm just blending it with the fingers. I mean, look at the difference. Okay, don't need much of it. Like, I'm not drawing huge triangles. If I need a little bit more of coverage, I'll go back and apply as much as it is required. And you can see the active pimple over here. I'm going to dab a little, let it sit for a while over here, and whatever is left on my brush, I'm going to apply it on my forehead, just for a little bit of highlight, and on the nose. I'm just putting Huda Beauty Easy Bake Powder underneath my eyes. I'm taking a little bit on my hand like this and dabbing it underneath my eyes, and whatever is left on the brush, just put it at the center part of the face. And I'm taking a little bit from my hands So our base is set. Now I'm going to move on to the brows. I'm just using the eyeshadows to fill up my brows, and I'm not going to do anything bougie because this is everyday clean girl makeup. So all I have to do is brush up my hair like this, and I'm using a cool tone brown shade from Swiss Beauty eyeshadow palette. I'm just, can you see? Okay, I've just drawn the line at the base of my brows like this. Now I'm going to fill it up. Magic. I like to have thick brows because I don't have it, so I always try to, imitate what I don't have, and that is why we have, makeup. We are achieving what we don't have, right? So I have filled this brow, and I'm just going to fluff out the center part so that we get little bigger brows, and the tail part I'm fluffing it out again, bigger, fuller brows. So I filled in my brows off camera, and now I'm looking like an angry bird, but we are gonna fix that. Moving on to the powder contour, I'm using Charlotte Tilbury, what is this, Filmstar Bronze and Glow. This is such a iconic product because the shade is so beautiful for my skin tone. It looks little, you know, lighter for me, but it works wonders on my skin actually. I don't need the darker shade of this version, and I'm just applying it wherever we had used the bronzer from Chanel. I'm just trying to, you know, set it. Whatever is left on my brush, I'm just putting it onto my eyes like this and onto my nose. I'm going with the Bobbi Brown blush. This is the shade Sand Pink, and look at that. It looks so neutral pink, beigey pink, but a little brighter. And I'm just going to load it up on my brush like this. Because it's a hard pan, I'm just loading it everywhere, and I'm just going to apply it onto my cheeks. Look at that shade. Oh, I love that shade. Okay, the bristles are coming off. Right, my nose, and again I'm loading it up. Look at that. Woo! I absolutely love the shade. You know, I'm going to just connect the blush from both sides just to get the sun-kissed look, because I love that. Okay. And whatever is left on the brush, we are going to apply it onto our eyes as well. You know the drill by now, right? What I'm going to do is I'm going to apply Wet n Wild eyeliner, because this is not a very you know, darker eyeliner. Look at that. This is not a very dark eyeliner. I'm going to apply it onto my lash line like this. And when we reach over here, okay, this has created a subtle difference, and that's what we are needing it right now, the subtle difference. Okay, now what I'm going to do is apply a liquid liner over here, just like this, right? And fill it in. What I'm doing here is I'm just filling the liner that we had created, right? I'm using mascara from Maybelline, and I'm putting it onto the roots. I'm not much of a talker because I might ruin the lashes. Want to enhance the outer corners of the lashes. Highlighter, I'm just using the fingers because this is the best way to blend the highlighter within your skin. Like, look at that. And applying it over here and blending it out simultaneously on this side, and I'm blending with the fingers, and I'm just taking my pinky like this and I'm putting it underneath my brows, like. Moving on to the lips, I'm using these two shades from Bobbi Brown. At first I'm going to apply this shade, it's called Bitten, and I'm going to use this pinky shade. And now I'm going to mix the shade Bare, and I'm going to apply this in the middle. Okay, this is the perfect shade that I was needing, and now our makeup is done. And look at the fluff I'm getting at the middle part of my hair. I almost forgot to wear my earrings, and this is nice, right? Okay, you guys, I have done my makeup, and this is the look we have created together, and this is how you can look for the casual outing, and I'm sure that you can pull it off. It is so easy, so elegant, and it's just 15 minutes of work. That's it. So if you like this video, please like, subscribe and follow for more such content. I'll see you next time. Bye.